What's up, gang? How you guys doing, man? Lieutenant Sal Blue here. I am on the commute home from my 9 to 5. I hopped on last night, did my podcast last night, and just wanted to see how you guys were doing today. It is sunny but cold. Sunny but cold. We got another storm coming in. It's about 21 degrees right now. So I got on my nice warm coat, and I got class tonight, so I'm gonna jump in class too. But just wanted to hop on the live, man. See what you guys were doing today. See what you guys were thinking about. See what you guys think about the weather, man. See what you guys think about your goals and your achievements for 2024. I already told you guys, I am no longer doing resolutions. I'm no longer, I'm not going to say I'm no longer doing goals, but what I plan on doing is doing a daily log of my activities and making them add up to what I want out of life, how I want my life to be. I mean, it's a journey, all of it. So choosing one or two things for me, a lot of times I reach those goals, and when I get to those goals and it's over and it's not what I would have wanted for my life, it is not what I had expected to receive from my life, not the joy of obtaining that goal. Have you ever been at that point in your life where you set out to achieve a certain accomplishment and you worked really hard, you got it, and in your mind all you could think of was what's next, and you really never enjoyed reaching that moment of accomplishment, that a moment of happiness, that moment of joy. So I've been there far too many times, and so now it's not about setting a goal, but it's more about living my journey and fulfilling it, truly fulfilling my journey, living in fulfillment. I mean, I don't really know how else to say it. Meaning, everything that I do is part of my goal. Everything that I do is part of my objective, my journey. Everything that I do, So I am trying to eliminate things that don't fulfill my journey, right? Keep me from too many ebbs and flows, ups and downs, right? And gives me joy, and I already know me. One of the major things that brings me joy is taking care of my family, doing things with my family, doing things with my wife. That thing gives me major joy, right? Another thing that gives me joy is working on myself, whether it's mental, physically, financially. Working on myself, man, it makes me feel very good about my journey, the path that I'm on, what I'm trying to create, and it is so important to get out there and get at it, and I hear so many people use those terms, get out there and get at it, but they never really explain what you have to do to get at it. And so I read a book a while ago called The One Thing. And in that book, they talked about stop trying to do so many things, but do one thing. What is that one thing that you can do to make a difference in how your life turns out? What is the one thing you can do today? And that's what we're going to work on. And that's what I'm going to do each day of 2024 and beyond. I already start off my day with journaling, right? And I like to put pen on paper and write when I journal. I think that is key, that's important. It's a mind, muscle, emotional connection when you're writing things yourself. And this is regardless of the fact that my writing looks like hieroglyphics, right? My writing is horrible, but it's my writing and I mostly understand it. I definitely understand what I'm writing and why I'm writing it. So, you got that with my writing. And I do that every morning. Every morning I journal. And that is key. That's like a meditative part of what I do. But what I'm going to add to that mix in the morning is I'm going to write down the one thing I have to do today. The one thing, not two, not three. The one thing that I have to do today, okay, to be in the best position to moving my life forward. What is the one thing that I need to do today? I know that the one thing that I needed to do today for me was my invoice. So my business invoice. I needed to redo my business invoices because my company is switching to going under another company. So I had to redo all my invoices. So I did that. My one thing educationally wise is I needed to start getting ahead on my self-study course. So I started working on that today. Tomorrow, after today's class, my one thing has to be my notes, right? Really, really putting together my notes, man. Getting my notes together so that not only far as testing is concerned can I be ready, but career-wise, I want to be ready. I want to be able to have a reference guide of all my commands, materials, everything that I need, so that when I'm out in the field working, I can be as efficient as possible. So those things are key, man. And that's just what I wanted to talk about today as I get at it, man. That one thing. What is that one thing you guys need to do to get the most out of your life today? Not 5, 10, 20 years from now, right? And the reason why I say not 5, 10, 20 years from now is because a lot of people don't know how to reverse engineer their life. All right? You got to know where you want to be, and you got to work your way backwards. And that's a lot more difficult than it sounds. A lot more difficult than it sounds. I've heard a lot of people talk about reverse engineering things in their life. And number one, you got to know how it works, right? You got to know how success works. You got to know what is success for you, define it, and know how it works at the end point. So you may not have the skill set for that yet, but knowing what it is and knowing how it works, okay, is the starting point for your reverse engineering project. So a lot of times, man, you have to tap into other people who are already there, and I know that's difficult for a lot of people to do, but I believe that in this day and age that we have more than enough resources for you to be able to tap into, okay, what life will be like for you in the future if you achieve that goal. There are people already there. Somebody has already landed on Mars. So it's up to you to find that person and work your way backwards to where you are right now. So anyway, that's it, man. I just wanted to chat it up a little bit and keep these lives on a regular basis, man. Frequent. Go frequent lives, man, until I nail this podcast. Dump the data on my phone, whatever I got to do, and that's it, man. So anyway, as I drive off into the sunset, this is Lieutenant Sal Blue. I will see you guys tonight. Make sure you show up for my evening podcast tonight on Spotify. All right, check it out, and you guys have a fantastic evening. Happy Tuesday. This is